who's heard of the dead zone in the ocean already? Okay, what's that caused from? Lack of oxygen. Okay, so it's already happening, and that's just another one of those processes in our body. Speaking of minerals, touching on a few, anybody ever heard of the rare earth element of yttrium? Never heard of it? Yet there's doctors doing research, put a cancer cell in a petri dish, put some yttrium in there, and the cancer cell dies. Where did you get your yttrium today? You know, again, it's these minerals. There's research going on all the time. Carrot juice, for example. Carrot juice is used extensively for cancer therapies or as a good juicing program, and people worry about, well, carrots have a lot of sugar in them. Sugar feeds cancer. You know, I don't know if I want to really do that. And you have to look at what's happening in nature. And if you take it in a natural form, when you have carrot juice, it's pulling hydrogen atoms in with it. And it's the combinations, again, that's doing the job. Again, like with ocean water, it's the combination of all those minerals, which is so important for us.
So then, obviously, there's no concern for the sugar in carrots if you're drinking quantities of carrot juice.
The way it looks is that's that symbiotic relationship with all the other things that are happening with the carrot juice. Yes, again, leaving it alone. If you're isolating specific things, science has a tendency to like to look for a magic bullets. In my world, there is no magic bullets. There's a combinations, and we need to always, we are more than the sum of our parts. Okay? And we have to look at life that way too, and all the things that we consume. There was a study done years ago, the Pottinger cat study. Anybody heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one. Where they took some cats and bred them for several generations on a cooked food diet and on a raw food diet. After a few generations on the cooked food diet, they could no longer reproduce, and the species died out in a sense. So what was really happening there, again, they were eating food, cooked food, yes, but it was still food, so it had vitamins, minerals, nutrients in it. It's the life force, the energy, along with the enzymes, so there's more to it also. You know, in science, they can take and reproduce ocean water. This is a great trick. Every chemical in ocean water, they can completely manufacture it, and they can create this new ocean water fish tank, and they put this little fish in there, and he dies. So they're going, what happened? So again, there's science out there that we don't truly understand. Yuri probably does, but that's the energetic side of things. So there's something missing. Organic food and most other food is wimpy food. Okay? It's basically all wimpy food. And it's going to create a wimpy body and a wimpy immune system. We wonder why we're not healthy, so we've got to really look at what's going on. I urge all organic farmers to start looking into superfood nutrition and getting the minerals into those foods. The only way to do it is to bring that ocean water back. We have 100 trillion cells that make up our bodies, and they're all supposed to be happy living cells. So anybody ever heard that song? Every little cell in my body is happy. Yeah. Every little cell is well. Well, each one of those little guys, I don't even look at myself as a person in a mirror anymore. I don't even look in a mirror, but you know, I envision there's this whole universe going on here, and my object every day is to do what it takes to make this whole universe work in relationship to one another throughout the day and every day. And I'll do whatever it takes to do that. I'm working for those guys. I don't work for my mind anymore, because it can lead me astray, you know, with all the things, the fun things on the planet that we deal with. So it's a job, you know. I wake up every morning and I go, I've got to do this and I've got to do that because I know these guys need it. you know, those guys are hungry over there, and so I've got to feed them the things that they need and the tools that they need to make me who I want to be. Our bodies are an amazing system. Every 20 seconds, a delivery system, your blood, what's in your toe, 20 seconds later is in your head, and 20 seconds later it's back in your toe again. An amazing delivery system of nutrients. There's literally thousands and thousands of vibrational, whatever you want to call them, Yuri can talk about that, but energetic values going on in your body, and those are, you know, I've got a way to, my simple way, because I'm the KISS guy, remember? If these are like little cells and they're all vibrating, you know, you can sit there and throw them up, and they're all vibrating in there. And our job is to make sure that they're all vibrating and making happy motions throughout the day. We need to give them those tools. Everything from pH, you know, if your body's below 5.5, you can create cancer cells. Keep it at 7 and you won't. Your energetic values from the standpoint of millivolts, 60 millivolts is what your average cells operate on. They, pathogens and parasites and those kind of things don't live in your cells if they're below 35 millivolts. So keeping that smile on your face, that's that energetic values of who you are as a human being, is what creates health in your body long term, and that's important. I look at the human body as a taxi cab, or it's like a wheelbarrow or a home for all these microorganisms that are living within me.